Dating an African man has been a rewarding experience for some black American women or white women in general. This is because African men are physically attractive, sexually appealing, nice, warm, hospitable people, and above all, they care about the family. It is easier to fall for a man of such attributes, but this video is not about the attributes of an African man. It is about the top 3 red flags you should watch out for whenever you are dating an African man. Coming up after this. My name is Dexmond Home. If you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell icon, like the video and share the video. It helps me to grow and to bring you content like this weekly. Back to the topic. It is no easy task crossing cultures to find love, having to deal with the anxiety of cultural differences, the mysteries of the do's and the don'ts, the values and the norms of this person's culture, having to adapt, learn new things just to be with this person. But if it's not going to be rewarding, then why should you do it? And the saddest thing is most women across the globe do not understand the African culture and cannot tell where the red flags are. Well, there are many things you can look out for, and I've already done a video talking about the hidden truth of dating African men. I'll leave a link here for you to check it out after watching this video. But in this video, I'm going to narrow it down to the top 3 red flags you should look out for if you're dating an African man, especially if you're a black American woman or a white woman. Let's start. Red flag number 1, nobody knows you're dating him. So you meet an indigenous African guy abroad, a handsome, intelligent, nice, educated, super sweet guy who offers you everything you can ask for in a man. But some part of you is not sure if it's real or he's just playing you for your green card or for money. Now listen. If none of his real family members know that you are dating him, that's a big red flag for you. He might have probably introduced you to some friends abroad and referred to them as his family, but those are not his real family members. These are his compatriots abroad. Back home, they do not share any family lines or related in any way. If a person has nothing to hide, why should a person not introduce you to his real family members? Especially if you guys have been dating for a while now. And the saddest thing is this person is always talking to his family, his parents, his uncles, his aunties, his siblings, his cousins, and sometimes supports them financially. So why is this person not introducing you to these people? It's not like he's lost contact with them. He's always talking to them. Could it be that this person is having family back home, a wife and a kid that he's trying to protect you from knowing? There is no justification for not introducing his real family to you unless there is something to hide. Because Africans are people with deep-rooted family bonds or connections, and family means everything to us. So you got to shine your eye, you got to watch out if a person is not introducing you to his family members and you know none of his family members, you claim that you are dating this person. Shine your eyes, baby. Red flag number 2, his family does not like you. If you're dating an African man whose family does not approve of your relationship with him, that's a straightforward red flag. Now I'll tell you what, there could be several reasons why the family may not like you, including your personality, your attitude, your behavior, and so on and so forth. But in most of the cases that I've seen, the family simply do not want their son to marry a foreigner, someone with a Western culture. They want their son to marry from his own tribe. It is weird though to be hearing such stories in the 21st century, but my general advice for you is do not force yourself to be in a relationship with someone whose family does not approve of your relationship with him, because they will never support for you. They will never be there for you. If you guys have an issue, they will always turn against you. They will always support their son and make it look like you are the reason why their son is going through misfortune. And above all, you will never be traditionally recognized as the eligible wife of this person if you have not performed certain traditional rites. And who's going to help you perform this traditional rite is the family members who you do not have their support. Worst case scenario, some African families can be a pain in your neck. They will constantly be on you, make your presence feel not welcome, call you a witch, verbally abuse you, and sometimes physically harass you. And if all these warnings are not enough, they will transfer this bad energy to your kids. Should you make a mistake to ignore these warnings and go ahead to give birth with this guy. Why would you want to do that? And why would you want to put your kids through all of this? It is not worth it. Sign number 2, just do not ignore it. It's a big red flag. If the family does not like you, just end it there and leave. Red flag number 3, marrying you for document. If his idea of complementing each other in a relationship is to get married for document so that both of you can become better together, that's red flag. Ping, ping, red flag. Ping, 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 red flag. Like, how many times haven't I heard this story before? Marry a black American or white woman for green card, citizenship, residence permit, whatever document you need, and dump her afterwards. Look, this happens quite often, but people are ashamed to talk about it. But it's happened, and I personally experienced this during my time abroad, and it was so bad. And I felt so sorry for the women involved in this scandal. We have actually inspired other countries to change their immigration laws. And if I say we, African men, I don't know if I should feel proud about this or weird about it. But I know there are good ones out there, and that's why I'm making this video. If you met him abroad, he doesn't have documents, and his idea of complementing each other in a relationship, like I said before, is to marry you so that you can complement him with a document. Please do not do it. Because you never can tell how a person is going to behave after getting those documents. He's not born to be loyal to you. No matter how sweet, how nice, how caring that person is to you at the moment, you never can tell in the future. My advice to you is to have a discussion with him regarding how he's going to get his own document. The best practice is to support him with an immigration lawyer to help him go through the process of getting his own document. Please let me know in the comment section in which country you're watching me from, but I'm sure whichever country you're watching me from, there must be a set of immigration rules as to how a person or an immigrant can get his own document. If a person really cares about you and wants to marry and wants to be with you, no matter how long that process is, the person will be with you. But never and ever let him marry you for document, because he's not born to be loyal to you. This video is not to paint all African men with a broad brush, but it's to help you identify the good ones from the bad ones. I hope it's been very useful to you. If it is, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. It helps me to bring you content like this weekly. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.